12 reasons why guys stop chasing in a relationship. I'm Brody with Magnetize Your Man, and as a professional love coach for over 13 years, here's what I've seen. The first reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is lack of communication. When communication between two people in a relationship stops, it can be difficult for the guy to feel connected and invested in the relationship. Without communication, it can be hard to get the guy to interpret the woman's feelings or intentions, and he may start to feel uncertain about the future of the relationship. Psychologically, when communication stops or is limited, it could be a sign that the person is feeling unappreciated or misunderstood. Now, this could lead to feelings of insecurity and resentment, which can cause the guy to retreat and stop chasing. 3 other examples of this could be, number 1, not setting clear expectations for what your needs or desires are in the relationship. Number 2, not sharing enough appreciation or compliments for the things he does right. Or number 3, not making time for each other to connect and deepen the relationship. The second reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is unrealistic expectations. If the woman has expectations that are too high, the guy may start to feel overwhelmed and back away. He might feel like he's unable to meet the expectations set and give up. Unrealistic expectations can make the guy feel like he's constantly failing and not good enough. Now, psychologically, he could be dealing with a fear of failure or lack of confidence. He might be afraid of getting hurt, and so he might put up a wall to protect himself. He may also be afraid of disappointing you, and so he avoids the relationship altogether. 3 other examples could be, number 1, asking him to cut off communication with his friends and family. Number 2, asking him to be available for you 24/7, even when he has other important commitments. Or number 3, expecting him to make other sacrifices that he isn't ready to make yet. The third reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is poor timing. If the relationship starts too quickly or at a bad time, he may not feel ready for a commitment yet. This could be because he's not emotionally available or he's not in the right place in his life to take on a relationship. He might start to feel overwhelmed and back away. From a psychological perspective, this could be the result of unresolved trauma or issues from past relationships. This could be causing him to be hesitant to commit or to be emotionally available. 3 other examples could be, number 1, he's too focused on his career or school and doesn't have enough time for a relationship. Number 2, he's still dealing with the end of a previous relationship and isn't ready to move on yet. Or number 3, he's not looking for a serious relationship and feels like it's too early in the relationship to commit. 4th reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is too much pressure. When a woman pushes for more than a man is ready for, he may feel overwhelmed and suffocated. This can lead to him backing away from the relationship and stop chasing. It's important to recognize boundaries and progress at a pace that makes both parties feel comfortable. Psychologically, humans need to feel in control and secure in a relationship. And when a man feels like his wishes are not being taken into consideration, he may start to feel overwhelmed and emotionally withdraw. 3 other examples could be, number 1, asking him too many questions or wanting to know too much about him too quickly. Number 2, expecting him to make decisions for the relationship right away. Or number 3, being too clingy or needy and not giving him enough space to breathe. The 5th reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is insecurity. When a woman is too insecure or possessive, a guy may not feel comfortable and start to pull away. Insecurity can manifest in different ways, but the underlying message is the same. The guy feels like he can't trust the woman or the relationship. It may be difficult for him to open up and feel connected. The psychological explanation is that insecurity can lead to an increase in anxiety, which can make the guy feel like he needs to retreat. He may be overwhelmed by the woman's neediness or possessiveness, and it can be difficult for him to relax and feel fully engaged in the relationship. 3 other examples of this could be, number 1, constantly checking up on him or asking too many questions. Number 2, refusing to let him spend time with his friends or family. Or number 3, becoming jealous or possessive over other people in his life. The 6th reason why a guy stops chasing in a relationship is not enough change. When a relationship isn't evolving, things can become stale. Men need change and adventure to stay interested. And if something isn't changing and growing, he may become bored and stop putting in effort. Psychologically, this behavior is rooted in our hunter-gatherer days. Men have been designed to pursue and conquer, so if he can't conquer something, he'll look to something else to conquer. 3 other examples could be, number 1, doing the same routine activities all the time. Number 2, not discussing any new topics or having any new experiences. Or number 3, not taking any steps to move the relationship forward. The 7th reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is lack of respect. When a woman does not respect the guy's boundaries or opinions, it can cause him to feel disrespected and resentful. This can lead him to stop chasing in the relationship as he may not want to invest his time and energy into something he does not feel valued in. Psychologically, when someone does not feel respected, their self-esteem and self-confidence can be damaged. This can lead to a lack of motivation and energy to pursue the relationship, which in turn can cause the guy to stop chasing. 3 other examples of this could be: number 1, not respecting his values or beliefs. Number 2, not respecting his decisions. Or number 3, not respecting his ability to make decisions on his own. The 8th reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is poor boundaries. When one person in a relationship is too available or needy, it can create an imbalance in the relationship and make the other person feel like they can't get the space they need. This can lead to the guy to backing off and stop chasing. From a psychological perspective, the need for personal space and autonomy is an important part of feeling secure in a relationship. If one person is not respecting the other's boundaries, it can create feelings of discomfort and insecurity in the relationship. 3 other examples could be: number 1, not honoring the other person's need for alone time. Number 2, not respecting the other person's opinions. Or number 3, not giving the other person space to make decisions or take action independently. 9th reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is misplaced priorities. If the woman is more focused on her own needs than on the relationship, the guy may start to feel neglected. This could be because she is prioritizing her career, her friends, or her hobbies over the relationship and the guy. Psychologically, this could be because the guy may feel that he's not getting enough attention or validation from the woman, which can lead to insecurity and cause him to become distant. 3 other examples of this could be: number 1, being too focused on your personal appearance and continuously buying new clothes or makeup instead of spending time with him. Number 2, being obsessively checking your phone or social media instead of engaging with the relationship. Or number 3, constantly working late or going out with friends instead of spending time with your partner. The 10th reason why the guy stops chasing in a relationship is power struggles. When 2 people are in a relationship, they may be constantly vying for control, resulting in a power struggle. This can be a major turnoff for a guy, and if he feels like he's not winning, he may back away and stop chasing. Power struggles often come from a lack of communication or an imbalance in the relationship. If one partner feels that their voice isn't heard or that their opinion is not valued, they may be more likely to engage in power struggles. This can lead to feelings of resentment, insecurity, and ultimately an unwillingness to chase. 3 other examples of this could be: number 1, him feeling like he's always the one giving in or compromising. Number 2, him feeling like he's constantly having to prove himself or his worth. Or number 3, one partner feeling like their autonomy or independence is being taken away. The 11th reason why a guy stops chasing in a relationship is poor listening skills. Listening is an essential part of a successful relationship. If you don't listen to someone, it can cause them to feel ignored and unimportant. You may find yourself tuning out when your partner is speaking or not giving them the attention they deserve. This can make them feel frustrated and put a strain on the relationship. Psychologically, poor listening skills can be a sign of insecurity or low self-esteem. If you don't feel confident in yourself or in the relationship, you may not want to hear what your partner is saying or take their feelings into account. This can make them feel like you don't care and drive them away. 3 other examples of this could be: number 1, not paying attention when your partner is talking. Number 2, interrupting them when they're speaking. Or number 3, not responding to their questions or requests. The 12th reason why guys stop chasing in a relationship is unresolved conflict. Unresolved conflict can create a tension and resentment in a relationship. Now, this can lead to a guy feeling like he's being taken advantage of and like he has done everything he can to make the relationship work, but it's still not being appreciated. Psychologically, unresolved conflict can create feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment in a guy. These feelings can make him feel like he's not being heard or respected, and he may feel like he's being taken advantage of. 3 other examples of this could be: number 1, when a guy feels like he is constantly having to apologize for things that are not his fault. Number 2, when a guy feels like he is not being given the same respect or understanding. Or number 3, when a guy feels like his efforts to make the relationship work are going unnoticed or unappreciated. Next, make sure to share this training and take our free love quiz to get the man and relationship you want fast at magnetizeyourman.com, or subscribe and click on the link in the description below to get that now, and I'll see you there.